Hi there, this is Darlene from Drive Traffic, and I am going to show you how to create a Google Analytics account if you do not already have one on your website. The first video of this course showed you how to determine if you have a Google Analytics account on your website to begin with. While we are talking about websites in the short-term rental industry, this information applies to any website. So if you have another one, you can use it as well. So I'll just share my screen. To create a Google Analytics account, you're going to want to go to analytics.google.com. When you get there, you might have to sign up, and you will need a Gmail account or a Google account to do that. I'm already signed up for Google Analytics and I am logged in. If that's the case, everybody's screen will look a bit different, but hopefully you can find an admin option down at the bottom of the screen, bottom left. I'm going to go there. You can create a new account. In my case, I'm going to create, actually, I'll do that with you. So I'm going to create a new account, and you have to give it a name. This is any name. So I'm going to call it Podia course, and you can enable or disable various account data sharing options. Basically, do you want to allow Google to access and or use your information? So you can check it or not, and I'm going to go next. Because we are working with your website as opposed to an app, in this case, we're going to choose web. It is a website that we want to measure. And then we're going to click next. And you have to give your website a name. And in this case, I'm just going to call it Podia course. Podia is a platform where I am hosting the course. That website is secure. And I think it was called drivetraffic.podia.com. You can always change this later. And if your website changes from HTTP to HTTPS, you can go in at any time and edit this. I don't think you have to fill in the industry category. And you do want to choose the time zone where you are or your rental is. I think I would choose Toronto time. You cannot change this after, I believe, so choose it right. And to help you influence what you should choose, if you want to know when the busiest time of traffic is, the most visits to your website, for example, and it says 2 p.m., is that 2 p.m. your time, 2 p.m. the time where the rental is? I don't think you can change it, so pick something that's meaningful to you. And I will hit create to approve this, and I accept, and I'm going to create. It's going to provide me with my tracking code. It's going to be a UA code, and I simply copy this. How you put the Google Analytics code on your website is going to vary quite a bit. In my case, I'm going to set it up at Podia, where the course is running. I'm not sure if my screen, I don't think my screen is going to share. So, and since that's not how most people will be doing it, what I will do is do a video on how to put your Google Analytics code into WordPress, since that's probably the most common tool that people will be using, or your short-term rental industry software. Okay, you can always leave me a comment and I'll help you get the code on your website.